Hey everybody, it's me, Tomebinder, and in this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. In my past couple of pieces of content, I've been looking at other people's maps and giving my feedback and thoughts on them, but in this video I'm actually going to be going through some changes to my headquarters map world, the beach house world. There's just been quite a few things that have gone on lately that I thought it would be good to show you all. So for any of you who don't know, the beach house world is sort of my headquarters and jumping off point when I start my variety streams and any streams in general. I always start off here. Basically it's a sort of a growing community where different members of the Ancient Warfare 3 community can have a house or a building or something like that, and it's gotten to be quite large with a lot of different things going on, and we've had a little bit of action recently around the beach house. I don't know what that is. I think someone's playing SCP games inside Ravmar's hut. Okay, that took me completely by surprise. But anyway, the beach house world is basically where I sort of live, and lots of different stuff goes on in it. And a lot of people have submitted prefabs for me to look at, and they're a part of this community now, so I'm going to be doing that in this video. If that doesn't interest you, that's fine. I'm going to be returning to reviews and feedback videos in my next video. We're going to start today with Ravmar's house, which obviously does have that bit of stuff from SCP, so I could hear it from outside. Hello there, sir. Ravmar, by the way, has left. He... Okay, my goodness, it's quite loud. Let's walk away for a minute. Ravmar is a denizen of the beach house world, and he recently departed with a large number of his helpers, who are called the FCA, and they went off to do what he described as military operations. He didn't say it was fighting, it was more like just, I think it was something like information gathering and like scouting out areas or something. It's not fighting, but he did say some sort of non-combat military operations. I'm trying to find the exact message here. Hold on a moment. Just give me a quick second to find that. So he said he's not going to fight, it's just military operations like planning and stuff, and checking out other games for peace. So he's just checking stuff out, basically, is what he's doing. And you can see he's left behind one person to watch over his beach hut while he's gone. And my goodness, the SCP sounds are quite loud. I need to turn that off, honestly. Ravmar's guys are playing loud SCP sounds. Okay, it's Sergeant James Patton is the name of the FCA guy who he left in charge of his hut. Liam, sorry for thinking you were a beach house citizen. It's okay. He did that in the previous stream that I was doing. It's okay. We'll move on here. Anyways, if I let you through, I need to come with you. Okay, that's fine. But be careful around the private property. Okay. We'll head in here. And you can see there's a couple of FCA guys who've just been left in charge of Ravmar's little hut. Most of the stuff that was in his house has been moved away now. What's that medic doing? I'm not really sure what he's doing. What are you doing, sir? It's hard to tell. Can we talk to you? No, okay. But we can, yeah, we can talk to you. Private Brixton, automatic sniper. What? What are you doing here? I'm Liam, Private Brixton. Oh, anyways. Automatic sniper. Okay. He's having fun. Whatever he's doing. But yeah. So Ravmar is one person of the beach house world. He's not here right now, but he will be back in a couple of streams. This, obviously, for those of you who don't know, is my beach house. That's just kind of where I live. And I live with... Actually, I don't... Celestia lives out here in this tent. But I at least have Tome Pig, who lives on the property. I want to turn my volume back up now. So we're going to head over in this direction. There's a couple of new installations off to the west, which we should head to. This over here is the outpost of a mercenary group called the Hawk Strike Force, or HSF, and they aren't going to be doing anything too aggressive around here. They're just want to have a little presence around this area. They want to join our community, so I thought that might be fine, but we're going to talk to them now. Hello there, sir. It's Jake. You have a bit of a dent, do you? I guess I'll say he does. Yeah, it looks cool, though. Okay, what's your dent? Not seeing it. Okay, it's fine. We're going to talk to Roman. Hello. What? Okay. Okay, so yeah, not exactly compelling dialogue with all of them, but it's okay. We're going to talk to someone who appears to be a medic. Conrad, yo, who are you? Who are you? Well, I'm me. And who is that? Liam. Exactly. Exactly what? Yes, I have been outsmarted. Okay then, Conrad, I guess we'll keep going. Anyway, these guys are all just different mercenaries, and it looks like Sergeant James Patton, the FCA guy, is still with me. Can you talk to these people? No. Just have a couple of watchmen looking out over the sea. Okay, I won't go in there. Oh, this is where they store all their weapons and stuff. Yeah, these guys, you're gonna have to turn in your weapons because we are doing a little bit of demilitarization. You can still keep the ones you're holding, but some of these big piles you might have to start breaking up, guys. Just letting you know in advance. I don't want to cause any frayed nerves or anything like that. But we're gonna head back into the main compound of the HSF outpost. I have to kind of go around this tree here. They have a armory and a medical station. Well, this armory, let's take a look. Quite a large amount of munitions here. We might have to take some of these too. John, what are you doing here? I'm Liam. Oh, sorry. Do whatever you please. Okay. Who are you, John? Lieutenant John. But you can call me John, or John. How'd you get here? Something about portals? I'm not entirely sure. You'd have to ask the commander. Okay, that's interesting. They arrived at the beach house via some portals. Who is the commander? Top floor, probably. Oh, no, it must have been where is the commander? Well, we can talk to the commander on the top floor. That's what I've discovered. Let's go inside the medical station. Seems like some people are covering. Oh, they're sleeping. Okay. I'm going to talk to this guy. Looks like a medic. Russell. Yes? Who are you, Russell? I'm supposed to be a medic. Supposed to be? Nobody's getting injured around here, so it's basically just a nap spot. Oh, okay. That's interesting. But I want to know what happened to these guys. Nobody's getting injured. Oh, okay. They're just sleeping. I get it. They're just sleeping on the ground. He's not healing them. But I would like to know where the nearest Popeyes is, Russell. Get out. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm very sorry. I will leave now. Okay. Sort of overgrown in here, which is fine. Strategy room is under renovations. Okay. You hear faint, muffled conversation behind the door. Interesting. I wonder what's going on in there. Okay, sir. You are at the computer. I think you're set to flee, though, but it's okay. Nice animation. It's Tyson. I'm busy. No time at all for questioning? Fine, what do you want? I want to know who you are. Captain Tyson, okay. Where's the commander? Upstairs. Last I heard he wasn't available, though. And what was behind this door? Right there? It was a war room for strategizing and all that. No one uses it anymore. Why? I thought I heard someone talking behind it. Can't have. No one's been in and out for a while. Interesting. Perhaps this place is haunted. Alright then, see ya. I'm gonna go talk to the commander. Okay, not much going on here. They do have a sniper out here I can speak to. Martin says, Liam, I presume. What's up? Who are you, Martin? Call me Martin. What do you do around here, Martin? I'm a marksman. I pretty much just guard this place, but there isn't much to guard it against at the moment. Very cool. Hey, cool. Liam said my name. Yes, I did. Martin. Amazing. Okay. I guess I only heard their voices that one time. Maybe I'm going crazy. It's Tate. Sorry, the commander's busy. Can I please come in? No. Thanks for asking nicely, though. Oh, come on now. I'm going to say I'm Liam. Yeah, and the commander is drunk. Oh, okay. Doesn't he have responsibilities? Yes. Oh. But I need to ask him something really important. And what is that? I need to ask him if he comes in peace and all that. Oh, I don't know. Probably. Okay, can I come in here? Man, I can't. You can see the commander in there. He says, sir, you have to get up. Oh, no. I wish the commander would tell me more about this group. I don't think I can actually come in. I need to ask him something incredibly important. I want to ask about the Popeyes. No, he said go away. I guess I really can't go in there. Very sad. Okay. Alright then, well that was the HSF outpost. That's a cool place, and I welcome them to the beach house. They might need to be slightly demilitarized, but not by too much or anything. I think I've talked to everybody. No, I haven't talked to this guy. It's Jared. Oh, Jared's just humming. Okay. Making s'mores? No, just burning a stick. Okay. It's a pyromaniac. Okay then, sir. Just burning a stick. Alright then. Well, I'll see you guys. Nice to have you at the beach house world. Now we're going to head to the next location on today's itinerary, which is the Lanny Regional Headquarters. This was okay, never mind. I shouldn't break character here, but this I won't say who made. No, it was made by Eagle. I'll just say it. It's fine. Over here we have Scootal's Glass Factory, Antonio's house, an airship. What's that? Oh yeah, it's the Turtle Corp store, which we're going to as well. So yeah, a few new things for me to look at in this video. Okay, please have a valid identification clearly visible at all times. Okay. I knocked it over. I'm sorry, guys. Lanny Ralsec 3? Was that what it was? Ralsec 3. I keep hearing weird sounds at night. It's creeping me out. It's probably just one of the many weird things at the beach house world. I mean, Antonio keeps a pack of dogs at his house. It's Corporal Ronnie. The site executive has cleared you for entrance. Welcome to the Regional Administrative Logistics, Security, and Elicitation Center. Okay, well thank you, sir. Can you tell me anything about this place? It's one of the many regional headquarters Lanny establishes worldwide. Here we manage our operations, new employees, public relations, and most other things our organization has to do. That's interesting. Lanny is sort of the SCP Foundation that Eagle created. Let's go in here. Actually, not going in there yet. I'm talking to everybody. Raylan says, just standing guard here. Feel free to enter. Okay. So I probably can't talk to every single one of them. Glad there's at least some shade over our heads. Yeah. Got the blazing sun overhead. Yeah, makes sense. I can talk to quite literally everybody. This guy's having a problem with his computer. You'd think we'd be able to afford better computer software. Yeah, that's unfortunate, sir. I'm sorry to see that happen. Alex, hey Liam. Hello. Yes, Alex. I knew you. From, we were in the Green District together. Stephen Johansson, Dr. Ansel Clover, Dr. Francis Vesicles, Sam Rutledge, and Dr. Chris Yvonne. Interesting. We are hearing a heal beam in the background too. It's actually hasn't stopped in a long time. Okay. Well, anyway, I can talk to these guards here, so why don't I do that? Rowan. Glad I just have to go to beach instead of being deployed to a war. It's probably a nice gig, isn't it? Hello there, sir. Oh, hi, Liam. Hi, Bear. I know him too. We're old friends, me and Bear. Okay, it's Chris. Come back later. I'm trying to do my job here. Okay. Bryson, welcome to Lanny. What can I do for you? What does Lanny do? Our organization, Liamist Anomalous Neutralization Institute, has a mission statement to protect the public from paranormal threats internationally. Recently, though, many countries have shut off their borders to us. Why is that? A lot of nations capable of fielding their own anti-anomalous agencies weren't comfortable with an external agency operating in their soil. However, our mission is still effective. Well, I'm okay with you guys operating on the beach house's soil, so you can keep doing your thing. Just make sure you contain anything you're trying to contain. Bear, hope I get the job. Oh. Twin brothers, the two bears. Supervisor Johansson, security. Okay, I'm going to talk to these guys. I need to find out who's shooting off that heal beam, because that's quite loud. And just constant, omnipresent. It's Lachlan. You better not try anything. I see that gun at your side. It's okay, man. I hardly ever use it, so don't worry. Not much to see here. We're just on standby in case another attack happens. Another attack? That's a little bit worrisome. Do you mean... Did something attack you, or was it like... You're referring to this thing with Scootile where he tried to take over the beach house? Because that's something that happened, by the way. You should watch the stream First Day at Def Corp if you want to know more about Scoottile's attempt at overthrowing the community of the beach house. But we're going to talk. Careful with that gun around here. I'll be careful, sir. Don't worry. I support your guys' mission 100%. Let's talk to... Oh, this is Lieutenant Johansson, the guy in charge of security. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Why are security measures so strict for an office building? You know, that is a very good question. Me. Quite a few reasons, namely increased attacks by paramilitaries or other anomalous groups. However, this is still a regional HQ and thus of significant importance, meaning we have to ensure it stays in our hands. Okay. How can you help to contain paranormal beings with regular guns? Normally I'd agree with that, but Lanny's been rolling out new initiatives for security improvement. Although units like us aren't receiving those improvements yet. Because, yeah, you're not working with the paranormal here. You're just like a regional HQ. These guys are more in charge of administration. Can you tell me more about security branches in general for Lanny? Well, there's the regular security division that handles defense from various threats. Guys like us would follow under that. We'd guard Lanny's property, their specimens, and make sure as few people die as possible. There's the Internal Investigations Office, or simply Internal Security, who handle information and personnel. Okay. And it looks like I'm actually stuck in a loop of questions. That's quite unfortunate. There should be an option to leave, please. Okay, so we just jumped out of that dialogue box. And now we're going to talk to this guy before heading upstairs. It's Jackson. You know, I once heard of a guy who got 7 splinters in 7 days. Talk about bad luck. That is probably the worst luck I've ever heard of. I would even go so far as to say he's cursed. I think we should head upstairs now. By the way, I do really like the modular painting in this building. It's very cool. Looks like this guy's kind of watching over from above. I'll talk to him. Sergeant Hunter, nice day today. You do look different from the other guards, Hunter. Why is that? I'm part of the on-site Rapid Reaction Echelon. We're specially trained to handle high-risk situations. Oh, that's interesting. Do you get many of those these days? I'm a little bit concerned about all the security here, but it's okay. Okay, these guys are looking out across the city. Cool. Nikolai, trying to listen to my friend here. Oh, sorry. I do apologize. What's he saying? So as I was saying, hey, I'm in the middle of something. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for interrupting you. Sir, I'll leave this area. I apologize. Okay, we'll head upstairs. Level 3, the conference room, and the site executive, and looks like roof access. Let's go up here into the conference room, I think. Unless... Okay, there's a robot in here and some other stuff. I think we won't go into the site executive's room for now. We'll go into the conference room. Albert, you want to enter the conference room? Go ahead, Liam. Have fun being bored to death. Okay. Yeah, let's go in there. Let's go into the Lanny conference room for this site here. If I can open the door. As I was saying, I believe our company is underrepresented in these new policies. Okay. What company would that be? You look, I don't know. You look sort of like an ERF guy, but not really. So it's hard to say. I'm going to talk to this guy. Bellamy, this guy is trying to get rid of all of our hard work in the LPCEs. By the way, an LPCE, I'm pretty sure, is like an SCP. I guess we should talk to him. This guy's at the front. Actually, I'll talk to his guard first. Agent Coulter. He had nothing to say to me. What about you? Dean, I'm happy to be doing my duty guarding Mr. Clover. This has got to be Mr. Clover. Director Ansel Clover. Okay. As I've said before, the new security policies have been instituted due to the total containment failure at LCF 11. By the way, this is a very important event in history of the Lanny organization. There was a big disaster at LCF 11, and it was the near complete loss of nearby QRFs. I have deemed it necessary to divert funding and manpower away from highly trained assault troops and put it towards better security on site. That's an interesting choice. This will not only mean that the lives of our researchers and other personnel are safer, this will make it harder for other groups to seize our property. Well, I think that's all a good idea. Now to conclude, hey, what on earth are you doing? I'm in the middle of a speech. Sit down or leave. I'm sorry for interrupting, sir, but I think that's probably a fine idea, unless... Let's see what the other people have to say. Chandler, I don't know who that Edwards guy is. He just showed up with his guards and said DevCorp wanted to do business. I've never heard of that company. Oh, look at that. Okay, we've got some DevCorp guys over here. I wonder how this is going to work. Simeon Edwards. I've never seen these people before, but DevCorp could benefit from their help. Okay. Well, Lanny and DevCorp working together. And he's got a guard with him. Okay, HSG. Oh, it's Splitter. Okay, Splitter's he's an one of the association guards from Good of the Company. They thought I died, but I'm back, stronger than ever. Yes, good work, Splitter. You came back. He kind of gets killed embarrassingly in one of the levels. Not going to spoil too much. Colt, I'm trying to pay attention here. Sorry. I guess this would be the DevCorp side of things on this end, and then the Lanny side of things on that end. Who's this guy? It's Pierce. My legs hurt from standing here so long. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Does this guy have like a key to his office? Because I don't want to go in there. Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be locked. Oh well. Yeah, door's locked, but you can see there he's got some interesting stuff on the other side of the door. Well, we won't go in there for now. We'll head up to the roof and see if there's anything more to see here. Got a very nice view up on top of this roof. You can see all this cool stuff happening. Big old beach house city. There'll probably be a little bit of space for more stuff here. Like maybe an open, like a plaza there would be kind of nice. And this looks like Aviles? I was there at LCF 11. I'm really glad our boss is working on better security measures so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I think that'd be good. It wasn't called the disaster at LCF 11 for nothing. Just transferred from Green District. Lost a lot of good men there. Yep, Carl. That's a rough place, those darn Green District rebels. I love that his name's Carl, too. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave now. But yes, I feel a little bit worried about these guys. They do trade in some pretty dangerous objects, but they seem to have things pretty much under control. I'll probably have to have regular check-ins with them to make sure everything's going okay. But also because of the constant droning of a heel gun around here, I might not stay around this part of town too long. You know what? It might be the Red Rebel prefab back there that has it. There was a large prefab back there that could be the source of the heel gun sound. We're not going to visit it just yet. First thing we're going to do is look at the nearby Wi-Fi store. And this was created by Jacob, and the purpose of this store is to actually sell physical Wi-Fi. So we're going to go in here and see what's what. How is my Wi-Fi so good after buying these? These are the Wi-Fi bricks? Yep, okay. I've heard about this. He sells these bricks, and you somehow use these bricks to get great Wi-Fi. Trust me, it works. From the days of the Union, and this new modern Wi-Fi is great. Okay. He's very excited about the physical Wi-Fi. I want 38 blocks of Wi-Fi. How much will it cost? One at a time, okay. Alright then, well this is Jacob's, well, actually it's probably an employee of Jacob. Profits key, hold on. I'm not going to steal anything, but I want to look in here. Whoa, they made a lot of money from this. From this Wi-Fi business of theirs. I'm not going to steal anything because I don't have anything. I mean, I'm not going to take anything because I don't have anything to pay for it with. So taking any Wi-Fi would be stealing now. Unless I had some sort of a coupon or something, I don't think it would be a good idea to take something at this exact moment. Well, what we're going to do now is head up here. There's a sort of concrete pyramid to the top right of us. And we're going to be checking out and looking at and seeing what's going on in here. And this was created by Jas, who made the Red Rebels Attack series. We've got the fort held down, sir. Okay. Let's go in here. This is the source of the heel guns. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sir. I'm just going to knock you unconscious. It's going to be okay. Just hold on. It's going to be okay. He's just unconscious. He's not dead, I promise. I promise you. I mastered the nerve pinch of the Vulcans to to non-lethally take him out. Okay. Oh well. It was all for nothing because there's still another one. Anyways, this is the Red Rebels Attack prefab, and you can see there's quite a lot going on here. This is the Blue Army, who is the protagonizing army in the Red Rebel series. Okay, fine, I will. So it looks like they have a prisoner. It doesn't seem like he's a prisoner. Talk now, green scripting man. Okay. Okay. There's a cult around scripting, I heard as well. So they took one of his members prisoner. Get us some support. What more enemies at the fort? That rhymes. But I don't think there's any enemies around here, guys. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay. What's all this say? Don't come any closer, sir. We're trying to protect you. With all this fuel, we could blow a tank to the moon. Don't shoot anybody, but those script guys can come. Error. Unable to contact Central Command Unit. Please stand by for an update. Huh. Nice map of the Beach House world as well. Get a trans-dimensional radio working. Yes. Get a map of the area? Yes. Find and capture vital supplies in the area? Yes. Secure teleporter to the one known as Liam, aka the objective? Yes. Find a way to get back into our dimension. Secure enemy POW? Yes. Well, they have the enemy POW downstairs. That was the scripting cultist. Okay, now we're going to get some lore about the three factions of the Red Rebels Attack. The only comfort that you can get being stuck in another reality, looking at his own troops. The Blue Imperium, in a dark age of witchcraft and rebellion, order has been put out of balance, and only the Major can restore it. Okay, and I'm the Major in the Red Rebels. The protagonist of the Red Rebels is called the Major. I did not know this. Just hope I'm not stuck here. Okay, the Red Rebellion fighting for freedom of all. Red is in a bad spot with its capital gone, and its armies are in turmoil. The scripting cult gives hope to the last remaining Red Rebels. Call sign for the glory of the Reds. That's interesting. This is a futuristic series, of course, if you didn't pick up on that yet. So these are those guys who live in the sky with camouflage and walls. These are the followers of the scripting box. They hide in sky forts. They make use of blue-made tanks and scripting. They are a great threat to the Blue Imperium, but also to anybody who gets close to a teleporter. Call sign, may Liam be with you. Oh, interesting. Okay, how am I tied into all this? Okay, well, as you can see, each side has a war axe, which is a war axe down there, which is something that a term we coined in the most recent stream. These small orange, brightly colored fighters are called the war axes. But this was the Red Rebels prefab, and it's interesting. It's a nice military setup for these guys, but also it doesn't seem to be entirely military. Do you know what I mean? It's got a lot of scientific stuff going on. They have their fuel here and some nice educational supplies around, and lots of just generally it seems to be a mixture of scientific and military stuff. Almost reminds me a little bit of Star Trek in that way. Of course, there's also a lot of obvious Warhammer connections as well. But yeah, no, that's quite interesting, and it's nice to have these guys here as well. If they want to get back to their own dimension, they can always come to me for help. Otherwise, I'm happy to have them here in the Beach House world as long as they want to be here. But now I'm going to head out. Very interesting design for the building as well, that pyramid. Something that we haven't really seen so far in the Beach House world. But we are now going to leave this area and move on to the next item on our itinerary for today's video. So the next thing on our list today, let me think here. I think we're going to visit the updated version of Antonio's house, which is over here. And Antonio was involved in a brief little drama, I should say, I would call it, although not really anything too serious. Basically, we discovered that Antonio had secretly been holding prisoner one of his enemies who was trying to spy on him. So he was holding him in his basement and treating him very, very poorly. So he refused to give him up, pretty much, and so me and Celespia, you can see we had our setup here. Me and Celespia kind of drove a car up, raided his house, freed the prisoner, and now Antonio has changed his ways. But you can see here he's got a couple of like police guys around. Can't talk to him for some reason. Sorry, sir, you can't come in with a gun. Why not? It's safe. It's my baby. Okay. This is Antonio's human soldiers. And Antonio is no longer, by the way, I don't think, in keeping any war bots, which I'm grateful for because they posed quite a danger to me before, and so I think that's a little too militarized for him. Hello, Tomebinder. Again, Antonio is upstairs and by the bar downstairs. Okay. So the downstairs used to be like his torture chamber thing, but it's been converted into a bar. Only come if you have money, unless you're Tomebinder. Oh, I can go to the bar even if I don't have money? Okay. How's it going? You have too much, sir. Please don't make fights. Oh, this guy's kind of getting rowdy. Oh, it looks like he does have a bot. Never mind. Okay. He has one bot, but it seems to be for the Fugoists who are just stopping by. The Fugoists are part of his campaign, which is taking place outside of the beach house world. Can I talk to you? I can. I feel weird. I think I drank too much. Are you okay? Yeah, I had too much. You look like you're gonna fall. Oh no, he slept. Okay, he's asleep. He's asleep, crouching. I'm so, what happened? And now we have the Fugoists here, just a little bit of wire and you're good. Okay, so he's constructing a Fugoist warbot, but again, Fugoist warbots not permitted to operate in the beach house world unless there's some sort of special circumstance, but I haven't heard that there is one. Waylon, come on, are you done now? Who are you guys? We're Antonio's Fugoists. Okay, but why is there a robot, sir? That's to protect Antonio's new vault and bar. Oh, okay, bye. So, that may be allowed if you can only have one warbot as long as if it's to protect the bar and the vault. And this is the vault of his, but he actually said he didn't want me to go in here. And it's not because there's any sort of cosmic horror in it, but it's because it's related to his campaign, and it's not going to make sense to me until this campaign is finished. Production of it is finished. So we're going to head up and out, I think. Actually, first we're going to talk to Antonio. He's up on the second floor. Why don't I take... Actually, I'm not going to take my gun again. I don't need it. Let's head up to the second floor and see how Antonio's doing after the last time we visited. Antonio's in his office. Okay. Alright. Any wrong move and I will kill you. Okay. Well, I won't mess with Antonio. Don't worry. I don't have any problem with him, remember. And once again, learning how to make boss fights. Very nice. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Just loving to see my progress. Hello, Antonio. Oh, hey, I see you're back after the raid on my house. I'm sorry, Antonio. I just had to free that guy you had prisoner. I mean, come on now. We both know that wasn't cool, but it's okay. It's in the past now. Let's move forward. Anyways, I formed a small batch of police guys. One is outside right now. I hope you talk to him. I actually wasn't able to talk to him. I think he was bugged. But I'll fix his dialogue tree, and I can do that probably in the next stream. I have a bar downstairs and built a little room for my car. Oh, that's neat. I'll visit that. Well, I bet you would enjoy the bar downstairs. And just to say, I have some of my Fugoist guys to go down there. Yeah, I saw them. But again, the Fugoists are pretty heavy duty. You should try and reserve them for your military campaigns outside the beach house world, if at all possible. I also secured those Scutile robots and his base for research and to destroy it because it's a danger for us all. Yes, so he's referring to the base that Scutile was using, his lair that he was using to try and take over the beach house world. But Scutile has also reformed. He allowed me to completely decommission all of his military stuff, and now he's working on becoming a help to the beach house world. He's committed to not taking it over. Alright, well, bye, Antonio. It's nice to see you, man. It seems you're doing pretty well, and I'm alright with everything you're up to here. Let's just make sure there's been no major changes or anything. No, we're going to jump down and see that little room he made for his car. Looks like this could be it. Those are his dogs, by the way. Oh, hey, go outside. I'm not going to go outside right now, sir. I'm going to check things out. Okay, nice little garage, man. That's cool. You got a nice car. Got a nice ride, man. Good job. And these are his dogs. Okay, I can't talk to them, can I? No, because you can actually add dialogue to dogs in Ancient Warfare 3, which is a funny new addition. But yeah, that was Antonio's new house. Since the raid in this house, he's definitely reformed, and Scutile is also working on reforming too, but nothing to show you on that front just yet. And here, of course, is the pile of weapons and stuff. We're in the process of demilitarizing the beach house to make it a more peaceful and cooperative community, but I have a feeling it's going to be sort of a ongoing struggle that will last for some time. Let me make sure I'm still recording, because it would be sad if I wasn't. I am. That's very good. We're going to head over now to the next, and I do believe the final structure in today's video. This is Turtle Corp, or Turtle Corporation, or something like that. And obviously, as if the name wasn't obvious enough, this is run by Turtle. Just somebody hanging out with a campfire outside. Very cool. Let's jump up in here. Nice wide open lobby here. And it looks like he's staffed by like a tech priest or something. Magos Carvox. Yeah, so it's a Warhammer thing. Hello, Liam. Hello, who are you? I am Magos Carvox, in charge of the Customer Service Department of Turtle Corp's newest asset. Come to me if you would like to place an order. I would like to place an order, but first let me ask you, what is Turtle Corp? Turtle Corp is a large corporate entity consisting of several small companies which sell a variety of different goods and services. Interesting. To be honest, sir, that doesn't quite narrow it down, so I'm going to have to ask you, what sort of order can I make? Well, this establishment imports and sells all sorts of foods, the intention being to supply the region with plenty to sustain its growing populace. Thank you very much, Magos, because yes, this is something, a concern that I had is that the beach house community is growing quite large, but our infrastructure and honestly our supplies may not be growing to fit the needs, so this actually would be very helpful for you to do, so I do very much appreciate that. Additionally, we can order many other goods, although these may take longer to arrive. Cool. Alright then, I'll say goodbye then. Very, very grateful for that. You might see those food shipments arriving fairly soon. We're going to head up through here. We could probably work out a sort of a permanent arrangement for you to be the main food supplier if you want, sir. Let's go inside here. This must be Turtle and his main employees. Let's get a safe key. I haven't seen a safe yet, though. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. Just making sure. No, I can't. Okay, so this is Turtle and his main guys. They've got a nice map going on. Okay, cool. Map of the Beach House world. And they have a computer over here. Ultimate Scripting Guide, Ancient Warfare 3 by Tomebinder. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Alright, well, that was the main office, but let's try and find this safe that was referenced by the safe key. It's such a cool unit, by the way. Very well done on that score. But Turtle Corp, I think, is going to be a very helpful and benevolent thing for us, so I'm very grateful that it's decided to show up. But let's look and see if there's a safe, like, outside the building. There may not be. You know what? It couldn't be up on the roof. Oh, yeah, look at that. I circled around, and it's just as I said that. Yes, there's going to be probably, I assume, if it's not here, a safe on the roof. Yep, looks like there's not. Okay. Let's head up there now. By the way, that over there is the Demon House. I don't remember the stream. I looked at it. Friendly demons, they aren't, well, as friendly as demons can be, I guess, but not hostile to us. That's SV's factory. But let's go up onto the roof of this building. And I can't talk to you, but it looks like it is guarded by some, looks sort of like Mechanicus soldiers, maybe. It's hard to tell. I wouldn't know the name. Oh, I accidentally pressed the key to leave the beach house. Hold on. Alright. Well, very nice view here as well. Very cool. Let's go over here, and I do believe the safe key will connect right up to here. Yeah, look at that. So we can see the safe of Turtle Corp, but looks like it's mostly just money, and I would rather not rob them, because they seem to be like a very nice organization that I would rather not have come to any detriment at this exact moment. So I think I will just leave them be in peace. And I think that is the last thing that we need to look at on today's video. Just trying to rack my brain here, but I'm pretty sure we've looked at all the stuff that I haven't covered in my most recent streams. I don't think I've forgotten anything, but if I have, please remind me. This map isn't infinitely large, so I think I've just about seen everything, yeah. Okay, the one thing I was a little bit worried about missing out was the Red Rebels prefab, because it's kind of tucked away, but I still got to it today, which is good. I'm going to head back to the beach house now and sort of give my concluding thoughts and end the video. Well, yeah, this video is obviously a sort of irregular piece of content. It's not normally the kind of thing that I do, but I thought it would kind of, well, for one thing, it'll allow my intros to be somewhat shorter, and you know what, somewhat different as well. Because up until now, I've been having this extensive backlog of prefabs in the beach house that I needed to get through and show at the beginning of my streams. But the difference now is that I've looked at every single thing. So rather than having to go through each new prefab and just look at it, now I can sort of start to do, or they can sort of start to be events, like even a story forming in the beach house world. So like this, the exposition phase seems to be largely concluded, and now this could be some sort of interesting stories and stuff happening at the beginning and ends of streams. So, you know, short mini stories, of course, but that's sort of the hope that I've always had for the beach house world. And if you do want to have your own prefab added to this world, just post it to the Steam Workshop with Tomebinder or Liam in the name or description, and I'll have it built for you. Just make sure that it's fairly small, and fairly low in terms of object count, because we don't want to lag out this map too much, and it also does have limited space, so just bear that all in mind. And also please try to keep it not too militarized, and only blue units, please. So I don't know if that's a lot of rules I just threw at you there, but yeah, that was the main set of guidelines that I would appreciate people following. But I would definitely appreciate having some more neighbors, so if you want to make a prefab, I am willing to receive. But yeah, anyways, that's really about all I had to say in this video. I looked at all of the new additions to the Beach House world, and I hope that it can continue to expand and we can grow our community. But even if it doesn't expand anymore, I'm pretty happy with what we've managed to accomplish so far. It's kind of a unique thing to have this peaceful community in Ancient Warfare 3. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. If you want to support my content, you can leave a like and subscribe. Regular videos will be resuming in the next video, where I'll have some gameplay and stuff going up. And you can also follow my Steam Workshop, which is always linked in the description of my YouTube content, if you want to get notified when I make new Ancient Warfare 3 stuff. That's really about all I have to say, so thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.